Welcome back, guys, to Trails of Cold Steel 2, where last episode Rean made his escape with Princess Alphen using his hidden power to overwhelm all opponents in his path, beating Blanc and Duvally before rushing past the rest and reaching the deck. With McBurn and Crow the final hurdle, a duel ensued between ex-classmates, with our rescue arriving just in time, carried forth by the courageous. Having made it to safety, Prince Olivert then surprised us by handing over the airship to the ever-swelling student group, now with Toa and George back with us, as the adults left us to head west, as we now become the caretakers of Eastern Erebonia. Oh, lucky us. These are made by the Epstein Foundation, so they're identical to the ones we use in class. Ah, there we go. Something's popped up. This is how everything's displayed. The Intelligence Division has some of these too, I think. We got quests required, obviously, to move on the story, and extra ones too. Monster Madness is required, Elder Even, so that's back in Nord Highlands, right? A large mysterious monster has appeared on the Highlands. We would ordinarily have asked Lacan to take care of it, but he's out on patrol and can't be reached. Would you be willing to defeat it for us in his stead? If so, you can find me talking with Gwyn in the lakeside cabin. We have find our first years, President Toa. I figured out where a few Thor students are. I know it's important to get them to join us, but I just want to make sure our first years are safe. You'll be checking on Monica, Mint, Casper, and Vivi. Mint's in Nord. Vivi is in the Gram. Casper's photo guy? He's in Guerrilla-ish region, near the fortress. That's the one. So that would make Monica in... Well, no, we're not going back to Berea, that's for sure. Where's Monica again? Becky's in Celtic. Forgot her name is in Celtic, Nun Girl. Monica. Casper is a photo guy, that's Rex. Damn it! Casper's the swimming guy. Oh. See, I'm getting them mixed up now! And I thought I knew them oh so well by talking to them many times. Oh, we'll find them. I'm sure they'd all make great additions to the crew. The terminal on the bridge will tell you just where you can find them. Thanks. Oh, okay. We didn't even have to think. The terminal will tell us. Without leave, Lieutenant General Craig, a civilian we had taken into our protective custody, has vanished. Would you be willing to offer us a few more sets of eyes as we look for him? Speak with me at the camp for further details. So it looks like there's one quest-ish per region. I don't know. And ban us in danger. Pateri's in trouble. Those damn noble soldiers. They... Damn it! I'll tell you at the inn in Legram, okay? Hurry up and get over here. Pateri? Okay. Isn't Pateri the one that wants to bully Makis all the time? So one quest in Legram. One quest over at Guerrilla. One quest taking us everywhere. And one quest in Nord. I guess we should do these first then. There's one from Nord, one from the Gram, one from Guerrilla's proving grounds. I just said this! Seems we've got plenty of work in store for us all over the country. No, I wish it were my imagination, but I think I saw a depressing familiar name on one of them as well. I'm kind of worried about the one Dad sent us. I don't think we can ignore that unusual monster that's appeared in Nord either. Prince Olivert took the time to gather and send all of these to us himself. Wow, how did he manage to do that? He just left for Western Erebonia. He's a guy with plenty of connections, especially through the Bracer Guild. He said he's going to keep finding stuff like this that he thinks you can handle and send them your way. How many you end up doing is up to you, but I'd recommend taking care of the more urgent ones at least. Understood. I don't think any of us mind one bit. Indeed, it helps bring focus to our goal of touring the region and helping those in need. That being said, I would assume checking the safety of our fellow force students is our top priority. I took the liberty of giving you that one myself. We're slowly getting information on where other force students could be. Anytime we find something, we'll update the computer, and who knows, maybe they'll be willing to join us too. How convenient. I'm suddenly very grateful for those classes. Guess we'll be checking this thing pretty often. Well, I think that's almost everything. When you've decided where you want to go first, let me know, okay? Oh, and George is hard at work setting up an orbital factory in the ship's hold. So if you need any modifications made to your Argus or any quartz, you can sort those out there. While you're at it, it's worth checking out the other facilities on board too. It's not much now while we're short on staff, but I'm sure any students you recruit will get creative with their space. Might as well. Still, do you guys mind if we figure out who's going to be making up our active party when we disembark first? Actually, if we're doing that now, would you mind including me? I see the strange monster from the Highlands request myself. I don't mind at all. That sounds fair. I can come with if you need a hand too. You just let me know if I'm needed, okay? Thanks, instructor. Now, let's see. It is temporarily not possible to remove Gaius from the party. So Gaius is in. He is locked. Well, let's take Of course. And... I don't have enough slots! Let's go with that. I don't have enough slots. Okay, let's get going. Right. Let's go, go, go! And so begins Act 2, The Awakening Lions. As we take Dimitri along. I should probably do as the instructor recommends and tour the facilities on board at least once before disembarking. There's not much, but it'd be smart to go see George in the ship's hold and pay Valimar a visit. Might be good to see Princess Alvin too. You can now view the student info tab in your notebook. Right then, Gaius. Gaius is squeezing out for you, can't say for you. I've got to obviously sort out a lot of ordnance stuff at the moment, but what else have I got going on in here? Well, let's check out the bridge. Ooh, captain on the bridge. Except I'm not the captain. What am I then? I mean, if you need someone to talk to or if you just want some advice. But at the end of the day, don't forget, Prince Olivert entrusted the courageous to you kids, not to me. I don't think you have to worry about that. Our field studies really drove home the importance of being able to think and act on our own. This is as good a chance as any of us to put those practical lessons to use. I suppose I need say no more. Show me the value of that Class 7 education and made me proud. Oh, by the way, there's something I heard right before I left the academy that you might find interesting. Apparently, there's a number of second-year fall students out there trying to fight the Alliance. Really? Yeah, supposedly after helping the first year's escape, they split up and spread out across the country. They've been on the move ever since, trying to set up Arcus relay devices wherever they can. Wow, I can believe it though. Our second years are pretty tough. Don't you forget it. Seriously, if we can find them, I'm sure they'd be a great asset to our cause. It's a chance to run into them in a populated area, but I'm guessing you'll have better luck on the highways. I'll keep that in mind, Toa. Thanks. Students on the highways? Oh wow, choose a destination, talk, organise party. We need to gather up as many students as we can to fill out our crew here on the Courageous. That's a lot of work as it is, but then factoring in Prince Olivert's requests, we're going to be really busy, aren't we? But we'll just have to do what we can. The best thing is I don't have to use the spirit path anymore, so now Valimar is going to be on a constant charge cycle. Good times. Can't say I wasn't a little concerned about the idea of handing an airship like this over to a bunch of students. You guys proved me wrong in no time at all though. At this point, I have every intention of staying on board until you find someone to take my place. Oh, he does want to leave, though. He does want to go back to where he wants to go. I used to serve as helmsman on a civilian airship, actually. I might only be here to fill in temporarily, but I have confidence in my ability to do the job. Whatever you need, I'm up to the task. I mean, what I need, first of all for you, I think I need a booster seat so you can actually maybe see. I mean, I know you're in the sky anyway, but I feel like you should be higher than the wall edge. I mean, all you can see is sky. You can't see anything coming. We need a booster seat for this man. I tell you, George really knows his stuff. With a kid like that on board, the engine room's in safe hands. What a relief. Thanks to Captain Claire, we've been able to secure a communications link with the Railway Military Police. That should make it a heck of a lot easier to work with them in the future. By the way, where's this console that tells me where students are? So is the one who needs a booster seat? No, she can actually kind of see-ish. Actually, when I think about like her height and this, no, she probably can see exactly the same view as he can. Oh well. Right, check quest, report quest, student information. Monica, swimming club, being looked after by the Imperial Army at the Guerrilla Proving Ground. I forgot about that. Mint is over at Nord Casper. Sighted in Legram, swimming club 2. Got you completely wrong. Vivi's over there. Even has their clubs in. What we're going to do, set up a garden in here? Art up here? Sighted at the ancient quarry in the North Highlands. Wait, I've been there. I didn't see you there. Emily and Nicholas formed a resistance group of other second years sighted along the Guerrilla byroad. Interesting. You get settings, toggle courageous flight animation, skip it or show it. Oh, okay. Settings, you know. Right, well, let's explore our ship. It's our ship now, and I can do whatever I want with it. No matter what the cost, we're gonna have some raves, good late night parties with students, for goodness sake. Set up a karaoke room, gaming room. Oh, responsible things like weapon shops. Psh. This floor is the conference room and the royal room. The latter is exclusively for Princess Alphen, obviously, but I bet we'll be using the former quite a bit. About the 4th floor facilities. The 4th floor contains a number of useful facilities, including a conference room and various training rooms. It also contains the royal room, which, as the name suggests, was designed for members of the Imperial family on board. Right now, that's Princess Alphen. There are 3 training rooms in all, built to train your close combat, ranged combat, and art capabilities respectively. These can't be used immediately, but you will be able to use them once you've recruited students capable of running them. Actual training rooms. Or am I doing one-on-one fights or something? I certainly didn't expect the ship to be equipped with training facilities. I've been told that we're welcome to them should the Earth strike us. However, the door is to remain closed when not in use. I can't imagine being given a more perfect set of wings. It's going to be difficult to repay Father and Prince Olivert for such an incredible gift. That's true. We know where to start. There's a lot we can do to better people's lives now that we can take to the air. Indeed, between our stores and our ship, I'm certain we can make a difference. And together we shall do so. Laura. I, your daddy, Viscount Arsene. You've reached your sweet 16. Here, have your vehicle, a car. Daddy, it's wonderful. It's a gigantic airship. Well, we can't go in any of them at the moment, but we were told we couldn't go in any of them. Let's go in the royal room. It's an interesting screen for the bed. Can these slats be rotated a little bit so, like, you can definitely not see the other side? You seem to be a point of going to. Hello, Rean. Hello, Your Highness. What's that document you got there? Oh, just a little formality I need to get through before we really get started. It's to show that control of the ship has been temporarily passed from our family to you, and that you've been given the legitimate right to use it as you see fit. Alright, well, if you need my help to cross any T's or dot any I's, let me know. You've been gracious enough to join us on the ship. The least I could do is help you out with whatever you need. Oh, don't worry. Half of being a member of the Imperial family is paperwork anyway. I can handle it all on my own. Besides, you've all helped me more than enough already. Come to think of it, I never did thank you for saving me from the Panagle, did I? Properly, I mean. Thank you very much, Rean. I truly never expected that you would be my knight in shining armor. That's not something I need to be thanked for. Back in Ymir, I swore that I would rescue both you and Elise from the Alliance. I completed half of that task. Now I've got to finish the job. Let me help you with rescuing her. I'll be keeping a close eye on you all the while to see if you're really Order of the Phoenix Wings medal material. What's this now? It's a very exclusive honor that my family only awards every few years to people who are really deserving of it. There are 3 medals in all: charity, love and strength, awarded to people who exemplify said virtues. It just so happens that as a ship of the Imperial family, we have some of those medals on here, so I have them to give. That's remarkably convenient. So if you demonstrate your worthiness for any of those medals, I'd like to give them to you. Haha. Though in your case, I'm sure it's more of a matter of when than if. I don't know if I'd say that. Still, it can't hurt to try to live up to those lofty expectations. But medals or no medals, the most important thing to me right now is rescuing Elise. And helping you reunite with your family too. Of course. You can now read about the Order of the Phoenix Wings in the Royal Room's bookshelf. There's a book on the Order of the Phoenix Wings. Right, a Medal of Charity, an award granted only to those who have independently and voluntarily strived to better the lives of others across the land. Well, we're obviously going to do that. Medal of Love, an award granted only to those who have demonstrated love for their fellow human beings, showing and earning the trust and understanding of many people. So, is that big links? Medal of Strength, an award granted only to those who have performed great acts of strength, defeating powerful foes to protect this nation and its people. I'm sure we will fell many a gigantic thing. In time. I take it my brother had already left the Panagle by the time we arrived? To be perfectly honest, I breathed a sigh of relief when he didn't come out to meet us. After all, now I can see the gap between the two of us more starkly than ever. We wouldn't stand a chance as we are. Useless. I've never seen him this completely drained of his confidence. Having this ship in our possession is like having a sword dangled over our heads. The day will come when we have to face him. We are nothing to him now. But if we use what time we have wisely, perhaps that won't be the case next time. We can beat him. Don't lose hope. Yeah, well, using spells that I looked back on the video and I was like, it did 9k damage to everyone. No, it did. It did 19k damage to everyone. And I had double speed. And I couldn't get in the middle to impede. I'll get you back for that, Rufus. I'll get you. You can access the front and rear decks from this floor, and it's where all the shops are. I'll probably see a lot of this place. Did he actually say anything beforehand? About the third floor facilities. The third floor contains a variety of facilities you can make use of, including shops and a room you can use to take a nap. Napping rooms. Only one shop is available for now, but by recruiting 4 students, you can raise that number up to 4. The aforementioned nap room allows you to rest and restore your HP and EP for free. We need a foot bath. Quick, get some hot water. Hey Elliot, doing some violin maintenance, I see. Yeah, probably seems kind of strange, huh? No, you like instruments. I would have thought so too, but Prince Olivert changed my mind with a few choice words of encouragement. He said, war or no war, the power of music never weakens. If the power of a musician is truly what you aspire to, then even the way you fight should reflect that and be your own. That makes a lot of sense coming from Prince Olivert too. He plays the lute, doesn't he? That's right, he's performed all over the country and even outside of it. I'm not exactly sure what he means about finding my own way to fight, but I'm going to try to figure that out. Maybe if I just keep on fighting while staying true to myself, the answer will come to me. I sure hope it does. Sorry, I laughed because I got an image of future Elliot when he's all buff and manly like his dad, but he of course loves his instruments. He's just got like a supply of violins in the back, like cheapo violins, that he just goes whack with the big burly muscle power behind it. I think that would be a great finishing move. And then he can play it once he's knocked everyone out. He can keep his main one, but for the rest of the ones, it's definitely the way I do it. Oh, I didn't even speak to Lisa, I forgot. Elliot and I have been talking about what we should do now that we have this ship. Making sure everyone from Force is alive and well should definitely be one of our top priorities, if you ask me. I think it'd be helpful to have the entire lacrosse club on board, but the other students probably wouldn't hurt. The more the better in my book. We'll need as many able bodies as possible when it's time to take back Force 2, so let's get them when we can. Yeah, it'd be helpful to have the lacrosse team all here. I'm not sure what all playing lacrosse up and down. We're trying to dodge like balls being lobbed at head height as we just go about our business. Doesn't sound like a good idea to me. Give us about all the layout changes since you were last aboard. It's been a fair bit of remodelling done in the hopes that it can operate even more efficiently. Okay, so take this chance to get familiar with what's where now. It'll pay off in the long run, trust me. What weapons are we looking at? Oh, better weapons. The next tier of weapons have we so met. So we just need U material to upgrade them, so we should be okay for that. A spear sword for Eustace. An elder spear for Gaius. And the other two that we're going with, oh, guess another oak staff, yeah. Oh, my money's going away again. And a rustic sword. Ceramic coats are better with the ADF as well. Lowers my strength. Oh my god, the defense gains. Yeah, I'll take the nerve strength for the ridiculous defense gains, thank you very much. Alright, we'll get Gaius and Eustace with them too. ADF's the same, defense up by 200, ATS down 15. And just straight upgrades for Laura. We've got the spikes too, which seem to lower my speed a little bit. But they are quite a significant buff now, to be fair. ATS down by how much? ATS goes down by 15. And move goes down by 1, but I gain 50 defense. Sure, let's give that for you. And one for you. I'm using up all my money. But I'll be able to make it back soon enough, right? He hopes. Alright, we need to see an orbital machine now. An orbital machine? But did you sell anything apart from weapons and armor? You may say rest in peace mirror, but I'm quite happy with that scenario because we still have actually a lot of mirror, well, in the bank. We actually managed to buy everything I wanted for the party, so that was good. So I'm happy with that. I didn't run out of mirror. That's where the real troubles happen. Right, so we've been into that entrance. There are side entrances either side as well. The boarding gate, which we can't go through because it's locked because we're flying. It would be stupid for us to go out that way. So, nap rooms. Just in case Rean gets cranky. Now the front deck. Which is where Gaius is with Zio. Scream! Hey, it's that Hawk again. Zio, right? Yep, surprised to see him too, but he must have decided to find us. He seems happy to see that we're all together again. That makes two of us. My people revere hawks as sacred birds, so I think his being here is a sign that this ship has the wind's blessing. The skies may be vast, but with the winds looking after us, we should be able to fly them with ease. And I'm even happier to have Zio here. Plus, best bird. I have to admit, I'm still worried about that request from Nord. I'll be with you every step of the way when you get to tackle it, so try to do it as soon as you can. I don't mean to rush you, but I need to see whatever strange monster is plaguing my homeland. Good old birds. Alright, let's go down another floor. The kitchen. There's a ton of stuff on this floor. I should probably take a look around to see what's on offer. About the second floor facilities. The second floor has a wide variety of facilities, including a kitchen and an infirmary. While these facilities are currently a little, shall we say, limited, more will become available as you continue to recruit students. Oh, snowboards? This floor also contains a game room, which is just right for playing Blade 2. Blade 2 against your classmates. What makes it 2? Wait, is this the Blade shop? Wait, we can buy drinks? We have vending machines! Where's my gacha? We got pool? What? Can't I play pool instead? Cruiser will let me play pool. It feels like ages since the last time I had a chance to play Blade. Wait, didn't I end up with some cards when I was on the Panda Gruel? Rean took out a Blade 2 deck. Upon closer inspection, he noticed a scrap of paper stuck between two of the cards inside. Huh, what's this? Welcome to the new and improved version of Blade, creatively titled Blade 2. It's basically the same thing with a few more cards to make it more strategic. Give it a shot, I think you'll like it. Just don't let it distract you too much from becoming a better Knight pilot, okay? Crow. So what he done? We get beat him. At the same time we're doing the final strike, Crow is reverse pickpocketing. It's taking from his pocket and putting it in ours. When did he get this into my pocket? He really did do that. I wasn't even kidding. He could have just given it to me when we were sitting together, but I guess this is a much more Crow approach. Oh well. He actually did do that. Still, I thought that sounded more strategic. Maybe I should try inviting someone down for a game sometime. I have to get all the practice in that I can if I ever want to beat Crow anyway. You can now play Blade 2. Inspecting one of the card tables will allow you to call a classmate for a game. Playing against someone will allow you to deepen your bond with them regardless of whether you win or lose. However, you can only deepen your bond with 5 characters at a time. Characters you would deepen your bond with get a star next to their name. After each major story development, these stars are removed, allowing you to deepen your bond with any 5 characters you're choosing again. Okay then. So I guess we should check cards? There are 5 types of cards in Blade. Blade cards are the most common. They are numbered from 1 to 7. And the enemy gets all the 7s and you get no higher than 4s. That's right. Bolt cards remove the last card your opponent played on the field. As a special rule, a Blade card with value of 1 can be used to bring back a card removed by the use of a Bolt card. We know that. Mirror cards are used to switch positions of the cards currently placed on the field. Blast cards allow you to choose one of your opponent's cards to discard. This does not let you see their hand, however. Oh, so it's not the ones on the field, it's the ones in their deck. Force cards double your current total. Whoa! These are very powerful cards, but require careful usage to achieve their full effect. But you can't use it on the last turn. Because you have to have a number card. So you can't hold it for that. And if you hold it for second for last, if they have a not number card, they could use a mirror. Bolt, Mirror, Blast, and Force cards each have a value of 1 if they are the first card to be placed on the field. But be careful, using any of them as your last move is considered a foul and will cost you the match. Right, who should we call?
If we have to.
Prepare the loss meter. I mean the win-loss meter. I mean the loss meter.
Draw a card.
Oh, we didn't get any of the new cards.
We have the same score. Let's redraw.
Oh, I got it then.
Go ahead then.
I didn't want to. This sucks. I'm already thinking of bolting that.
Now you've done it.
And now we can all play our low cards, right? Oh, he even does the math for us. We're slowly going upwards.
How will you cope with this?
He's doubled his total. Should I just keep playing to it for the moment? And what if he's got another force card after all?
Believe this. Take this.
Oh, so if you remove the force, you actually remove the double. Oh, interesting. That's a little bit of an extra element. Oh, you got to play it too? You get.
Take this. Now you've done it.
I've lost. Oh, it's a draw. No.
Let's redraw. I'll be going first. At least it wasn't a complete waste of time.
Oh, obviously I'm the Blade Master, you know. Luck is on my side. Well, you can see defeat you uses this time. Oh, what a game! We can say at one point I had a positive win record, at least on this game. Still in a negative record otherwise. Hey, he got the RNG the first time round. So, who to get some friendship with? Million, you like games?
Time to duel.
Duel. Oh, that's a lot of 2s.
Come on, draw a card. You're up first, I guess.
Oh, at least I can get rid of 1 too.
Come on, draw another one.
Interesting.
I'm going first. Whoosh.
Hey! Oh, you okay. How dare you destroy my car's order? Right, we get rid of a 2. Wait, if I've got 7 cards and she's got 6. If I play a blast, do I lose because I've got a lower total than her currently? I should have paid more attention to how the blast card worked for her. Well, I can sacrifice myself for that. Get rid of a bolt. Do you want to play a mirror on this turn and keep my 2 high cards?
Who's that for?
I want you to play something big.
Who's that for? So sorry.
Okay, if I can't use it on this turn. She's only got 1 card left.
Who's that for?
So I think I should just straight win, right?
I
Yeah.
wanted to win.
Yeah, I should just straight win. I hold a mean grudge though, just you wait until next time. Yeah, I beat you. Whew. That force worked out. So, more people, Machias.
I'm not gonna hold back.
2 wins. Over the entire series, I'm 14 to 15. Now we pointed out that fact, you know I'm never going to get evens.
Go ahead and draw.
I got a 1.
All right. I'm going first.
Oh, should I just play the 1? I'll wait for a bolt. Will you bolt?
Now you've done it.
Got a 5, I guess that's not too bad. I'm expecting you to bolt at some point here, maybe, but... Oh, God.
Now you've done it.
You were waiting for it all along!
Mirror! We're even. We'll have to redraw.
This will be interesting.
You're up first, Rean.
Oh, man. I'm taking your 6!
Crap!
Ah! So you can use it like that? Oh, I didn't think of that. Well, we lost that one.
Guess I win this time.
God, the blast at the end is quite good. Well, Macius won. We knew we were in touching distance, but we weren't going to get there. Oh, these new cards are in. Now it's confused everything. It's confused my poor mind. We ever played with Sarah?
Okay, let's get this thing going.
Never positive. Well, I got a 4, so I got a 7.
Go on, draw a card.
I mean, I've got some pretty good cards, and you didn't have a single bolt. I think we got rid of, actually, his bolt, didn't we?
After
And
you,
we got rid of
my dear.
5. So that sucked. Oh, do I try to change the situation like this?
Looks like we need to draw again.
I never
After
like
you, my
doing that.
dear.
At least it's a little bit closer. Oh, but I gotta go afterwards. Not liking this at all. At least I can play my low cards again now, but still, it doesn't really help, does it? Oh, do I just play the 1, but then I'll be like so many cards down, it'd be unreal.
Mirror.
Why can't you have a bolt? Not like I can mirror back after all.
Time to power up. Wait a second.
We're playing the same cards. Oh, you had to go to 39. Oh, I don't like this at all.
Ugh, I'll so get you for that.
I think she's gonna beat me. Oh, we got a 1. A 1. I've lost.
Looks like we need to draw again.
Are you ready for the blast?
After you, my dear.
Oh no, so bad.
Mirror.
Look at me go.
No. I hate you, Instructor Sarah. Obviously, I'm really bad at Blade, but I'm still the Blade Master. So we're gonna have to deal with it like that, aren't we? So Elliot.
Go easy on me, okay?
Never positive. Yep. Went 2 up, then 2-2.
Okay, let's draw.
You ready for this to be 2-3?
Well, looks like I'm up first.
I mean, my cards look pants. Kind of hold on to 1s has not actually done me any good, ever.
Really? You're playing that now?
What do I want?
Force!
Mine.
Really? You're playing that now? Bolt!
He bolted me.
Blast!
You got rid of my blast card. If he has a mirror, I'm doomed.
That's too bad.
I won by stealing his force. Yes, 3-2. We're positive in Kelsko still too. Beat by quite a bit that time. Nice. So that's 5 games played, so we can no longer get any more by the look of it. But you can keep playing if you want to. Just we can't actually get any more Link experience, so therefore the reason to do it, apart from watching me lose horrifically, isn't there anymore. Hey, Salim! Oh, look, it's Mr. Do It himself. Guess you're too cool to care about the potential risk of kicking your support out of the core, huh? Talk about holding a grudge. Hey, I'm sorry. Really, I am. You better be. Just make sure it doesn't happen again, you hear me? Sure, Emma's got most of your attention now, but when you're fighting in Valimar, I'm your support. I need to see just what you two are capable of, so don't count me out yet. I can live with that. Well, make sure you don't start getting ahead of yourself. Whenever you fight with Valimar, I'll be there to back you up. It's my job to see just how far the two of you can go together after all. Don't tell me I'm adding a cat to the harem now. She's starting to fall for me too. What a well-stocked infirmary. All of the usual essentials like medicine and bandages are here in ample supply. That's good to know. As much as I hate to say it, we'll probably end up needing all of that. After all, we're dealing with a war here. Even I'm not optimistic enough to think none of us will get hurt. Well, that's true. Hopefully, we'll be able to avoid losing anyone, even ignoring the tragedy of it. Alongside that would make taking on Crow and Vita nearly impossible. Yeah, you're right. There's another good reason to stay alive. Among the other billion reasons. Sure. Right, so we haven't been everywhere yet, so there's the Culinary Room. We'll call it that. The ship's got everything we could ever want, but how's it compared to the Pandagrill? Well, the Pandagril's bigger and more luxurious, but the Courageous matched it step for step in terms of facilities, and it's more mobile. Got a cooler sounding name, too. Also, and there's still room to add more. Well, it reminds me, I had a chance to sit down and, well, I had a chance to sit and chat with those two Zephyr members while I was on board. They weren't exactly in the chattiest of moods, of course, but it was pretty clear that they're still thinking about you. Well, that's nice, but you're my family now, and that's what's important. I'll find out what they're after, if I have to do it myself. You don't. We're all in this together, and we'll help you get your answers. I feel like I chopped up that conversation a fair bit. Considering you were in the cooking school, are you the current galley person? Are you the cook? The ships are fancy, and so much to see I can't even decide where to start. I mean, I would if this thing had a chef. I was having some tasty grub. Well, we're flying with a skeleton crew right now. Chefs aren't exactly essential on the ship compared to, say, engineers. Well, that's why we need to get to work on recruiting students. The more we get, the better the Courageous. Makes sense when you put it like that. Makes me kind of jealous of the nobles, though. I bet the Pandagril's got some real top-class chefs on board. They gave you some super fancy food when they took you aboard, right? How was it? It's not like I could really enjoy it that much, given the whole hostage thing. But I had a fish burger. Oh, I guess I couldn't have to ask. Have you ever heard of something called the Black Workshop before? Huh? Hold on. Who told you about it? I figured she might know. That old Tina girl mentioned it to me. She said it's the place she belongs to. She also said they loaned her to the Alliance. Just what kind of place loans someone else a girl? How much can I say here? Is the confidential info in their intelligence division file enough? That sounds like stuff you shouldn't be telling me, but sure. Well, we don't know where it is or anything, but it's a really unique arms workshop. They make weapons to order, but one thing they have in common is that they're all super powerful and super hard to use. You know, for terrorists, high-level Jaegers, customers like that. That huge rifle Crow used to shoot Gramps was probably made there too. You think? Well, it was designed to hit a target over 3,000 ARG away with pinpoint accuracy. That's pretty nuts. Claire says it's the same one he used when he faked his own death back in the mine too. But if they did make it, I wonder if that means they're allied with the Alliance. That's a lot to take in. But why would a girl like Altina be affiliated with a place like that? Then there's that Claim Soleil's of her. That's basically a personal Air Getlam. Wait a second, does the Black Workshop make the combat shells or something? What about Air Getlam for that matter? Haha, ding ding ding! Gramps used to do business with them through the Intelligence Division from what I hear. About a year ago, I guess all contact with them just stopped. Lecter was trying to find out where the actual workshop was for a while, but he didn't have any luck. Is that so? Still, I bet you we're going to run into that girl in there Sammy sooner or later. I'm getting a kind of rival vibe from them, you know? Me and Lammy have got to keep up our training so we can beat them. We're going to do 1,000 arm swings a day and 1,000,000 push-ups. And we're going to be so buff you wouldn't even know what hit you. Just be sure to do those arm swings on the deck and away from people so you don't hit anyone. Now that I know more about that workshop, though, it's more mysterious than ever. We might need to add them to our foes to watch out for list right under Ouroboros. Isn't there many? Trying to find an empty stomach is the worst. Which is why we need to get a proper cook into this kitchen pronto. Unless you want me to start running it. I was basically the star of the cooking club, you know. No, I mean, I'm sure it won't be long before we find ourselves a chef. Don't worry your little head about it. The only way she's taking charge of the kitchen is over my dead body. It might be Rean pate we're having for dinner today. Just munched into the nothing. Hey, Makis. All the ship's operating manuals are in here, and shockingly, are relatively easy to understand. In fact, the biggest hurdle to reading them is extricating all the other books that have been jammed in here. I think we can blame that on Prince Olivert. He doesn't really strike me as particularly organised. Given the state of the game room across the hallway, I'd say it's sugarcoating it. Maybe that's That's for the best. I was pretty nervous when I heard we'd be looking after a military ship. I've seen the state the Prince left here. The pressure's off. Yeah, maybe this is all deliberate. Like he's sending us a message saying that it's okay to relax and unwind sometimes. We obviously need to take our work seriously, but if he doesn't see any harm in taking a break, then neither do I. Indeed. We should all learn more of Olivert. Oh, what? Imperial Chronicle back issues? Which one was it I missed? I think it was like 7. You mean I can actually read that at some point? Ah, well, I'll find out which one it is I missed, and then we'll read it in the future. That way we didn't miss anything. Ha ha ha! I know where I missed it, but I can't remember which one it was. So I'll find out for definite, and we'll read it in the future. Right, so... down another floor by look of things. The other thing is, well, we got to sort out our ordnance for, like, uses, etc. So it's going to take a little bit of a while to set up anyway, as we explore. Nice, this is where the Orbital Factory is. I can see myself coming in pretty often. George said he brought the Orbital bike on board from UA too. Maybe it's here. Either way, I want to thank him while I'm down here. About first floor, the factory in the hold. This area of the Courageous contains an Orbital Factory. Like any other Orbital Factory, you can forge weapons in civilized cores. Simply speak to George and he will fulfill all requests. George is good like that. As this area also happens to be the most spacious part of the Courageous, it is also where Valimar and the Orbital Bike are stored. Eventually both of these can be customized as well. What? The Orbital Bike can? I mean, no? Why would we do that? I mean, we'd want to give it back to Angelica at some point, right? I don't really fancy, like, customizing it and then she hates it. Beats the crap out of me of yet another dragon diving kick of death. Hey George, everything doing okay here? Yeah, the Orbital Factory is all ready for use. So if you need any work done on your ordnance, don't hesitate to let me know. Thanks, I'm sure I'll be taking you up on that very soon. By the way, you're the one who brought the Orbital bike on board, right? Guilty as charged. I figured it would come in handy at some point. It was still in good condition thanks to Eustace, but I did make a few modifications to it. Oh, he's already modded it. Modifications? Like what? Well, I changed a few parts so they'll be better suited to riding off the road. So now you should be able to ride it on rougher terrain. Feel free to take it for a spin any time. We can ride whenever we want. Really? Really? Even if it were to break down or something, it wouldn't be hard to come and collect it with the Courageous. So go ahead and have fun riding it around. Thanks. I've got a feeling it'll come in handy. And to be honest, just the thought of getting to ride it around all over the country gets me excited. Angelica would be proud. Oh, just one more thing. About that sidecar we added to it. It was roughed up pretty badly during the attack on the Academy. Sorry. I can fix it for sure, but it's going to cost a lot of Mira to buy all the materials. So you'll have to go without it for a while. At least until we have the funds to repair it anyway. That's a shame. It is, but what can you do? Oh, one other thing about the bike. What would you say to giving it a brand new paint job? A paint job? Yeah, I saw the special feature in an automotive magazine about painting those recently. I thought it might be kind of fun to give it a shot ourselves, you know. We've got the perfect test subject. I can easily set up a station over there. Why not give it a go if you're interested? I see. That does sound interesting. Yeah, I'll give it a shot once you're all set up. Sounds fun. You can now ride the Orbital bike by pressing the square button on the highway to open the navigation screen, and then pressing again, you can ride the bike wherever you are. Press the square button twice in succession while on highways and certain field maps to ride the Orbital bike. Note, this cannot be done from within dungeons or during specific events throughout the course of the story. Press the circle button while on the Orbital bike to dismount, to resume riding, approach it and press the X button. You can also now customize the colour of it. So from a shade of purple to something else. You can also further customize the bike by purchasing the sidecar from George's shop, then opening the customization menu and adding a checkmark to the sidecar option. What do you want me to do to it? Well, first of all, we go customize weapons, because we know we've got the U material to upgrade these. And we want the best stats we can get. Did that give me a choice? Oh, it did. Gave me a choice of which people to do. Doesn't cost me money, of course, so we can just literally plug all our U material into this right now for all the 6 Pi members we've currently got on us. But we will need to get some more. That's all my U material gone, though. Look at all this Sepith. Right, of course, there's slots to upgrade too. Get different kinds of 4 phase plates. any new courts? Because we've already got up to the 2 versions of a lot of things at this point. I think Evade 2 might be new. Oh, P2 is definitely new. Action 2. Cast 2 I think is new. So a lot of stuff down here is new. EP Cut 2. Hit 2 is now available. Oh yes. Oh yes. Much better. Full accuracy. Yeah, I'll take that. EP2, Mine 2 as well for 30 ATS. Well, let's get customizing some battle ornaments, shall we? I'm sorry, I'm going to remove some of your stuff. This is just how it is right now. So you are much an ATS guy yourself, but you have a fair bit of strength extra as well. So you're a balanced character who can do many, many things. Let's give you luck for an extra bit of ATS there. Will I give you the Shining? Why don't I give you the Shining, actually? Because I think you start the battle with Insight, don't you, as part of your courts? So you'll have that. That'll give you 50% accuracy as well. So that's basically like hit gem in a sense. We've got Aerial. I mean, we could put on Scent. Well, that's never exactly good for us. We could get Breath various ways. We could use Breath R there. Breath R is given the actual speed as well, so I do like that. Let's give you that and Breath, so you've got healing options for everyone too. Move 2 I don't think I necessarily need. Scent giving us all those cool spells. There must be someone with... Okay, probably better for me to just remove that there and put it into this slot. Got you some healing there. Vanish, Golden Sphere, Dark Matter. Mine 2 isn't exactly bad. You got Aerial. That'd be pretty good. Yeah, the Harvest Courts would be very good. So I want that on. And I want the Fire spell we had on. Heatwave R. That gives some strength and defense. It's a good mix for him, to be honest. So we need to upgrade one slot a little bit. Actually, let's move that one. That one takes the Heatwave R. Then we upgrade the slot that won't cost as much. Oh, Master Course 2? Oh, Murakumo's now available. Attack crafts sometimes deal critical damage. I wish we could look into it more before actually buying it. Oh, yellow colouring for the Psycho. Oh, the Psycho unit's 10,000 mirror. We can also make it yellow if we want to. That's just the normal buy and sell function, is it? You have that. You've got the cool Breeze Quartz, Breath, Holy Breath, Recuria. We've got a lot of healing on those two guys, so we should be good no matter what. And now we can get Harvest in. Earth Pulse, Lecrest, Grand Press. Big spell. I think he's only got a couple of spells, mind you. He's got a spell of nearly every elemental type apart from water. So I think that works out there. Because now we've got to do you. Earth Lance versus Needle Shot. I'd say Needle Shot is better. And I got Frost Edge R here too. And Effort, because it's 70% chance to make a served dish when cooking. And that's some Curia. Might be better to give you Frost Edge, actually, than the Aerial. Oh, yeah, when I think about it. What's the base arts on his? Oh, he already has Aerial. Yeah, definitely better. He also already has Breath. Ah. Okay, then. Forgot to look at his Master Quartz. I was doubling up based on the stats. Which means what wind gem do I put here, then? On Evade or something? Could give him hair. That gives Breath as well, bloomin' hell. Spark Arrow he doesn't have, I don't think. No, he has that. Don't be silly. I guess we'll just... well, yeah. Let's give you the hair so you can run away. And then we'll give you the Frost Edge R. Some more ATS there. You've got the Breath R now, so you've got superpowers there. Not that you need it because your craft heals anyway are pretty damn good. What other abilities are good for you? We don't need to fully equip them after all. Two different forms of analyze here. I didn't know there was an analyze R and an information analyze. Interesting. Didn't know that was a thing. Is that why I had one have a weirdly different design at one point? Could have been. Right, you've got lots of stuff on you. Oh, let's do that actually. You didn't have Recurria currently. So we'll give you that. You've got Spark Arrow, where technically it'd be probably better to put something like the Evade on and make a better Evade gem. Or even the Breath R, because that gives the extra speed. Like, no joke. It's not a bad choice. Firebolt R, Shining R, Defense 1. I'm pretty sure we have like a Defense 2, don't we? No. I mean, that's not better. Let's give you Shield Break, man. Seems like we were running you with all these extra, like, attack stats. Whereas I feel like if I need to get you attack 2s, really. So if I get you an attack 2, you've got an attack 2. What have I failed to put there that I was going to put there before? I don't even know anymore. There's too many things to sort out. I don't want to put Scent because I don't want to attract all the enemies. Screw that. We're not having that going on, thank you. Movement plus 10 is move 2. Blimmin' hell, that's everywhere. Just a normal Firebolt would be fine for you then. No joke with that one. Give you Petrify on top of that. Now you've got like an absolute ton of status effects on Gaius. Let's get him... I don't know if I should get an action 2 or just get him like an MP or something. And we've got you all set up already. I think we're good to move onwards. With maybe a little bit of some buying of some stuff. Modify Augment. Quartz. I want to attack 2, don't I? Idiot. Attack 2 good. But how many of them I need? I'll just buy 2. Because we're going to use them anyway. Yeah, I'll get an Evade 2. It gives me some options. Impede 2 is not expensive whatsoever. Action 2 is only 8 speed. Cast 2 maybe? Oh, we could just run everyone with like impedes and just have like that base extra like delay 4. It's pretty good. Alright, we can straight upgrade that. You've already got 100% accuracy, so I don't necessarily need a hit 2. Unless I want to change whatever item is giving you that. You've got attack 2. Yeah, let's give you the attack 2 there. And you did have an attack 2 already, okay. Do I give you an attack 2 just in case? I mean, we've been building up your ATS, really. I mean, if you've got breath, then you might not just need heal. Let's just give you an attack 2 as well. I know we haven't got the good stuff as of yet, but we will get it in the future. Apart from that, definitely want a hit 2. Probably want 2 of them. Another mine 2 probably wouldn't hurt either. Don't think EP boost is really needed. Necessarily like EP cut either. I think you've got a cast gem on you, haven't you? So cast 2 there. Mine 2. EP cut 2. Okay, not necessarily sure I actually need an EP cut 2, but... Hey, you know I'll be coming back to like a ton of Sepith. We haven't had any problem gaining Sepith in this game so far. That works out for me there. 3 tons of ATS plus 25%. Right! That is a bit of sorting out for people. A bit of inventory management. Now let's head down this way and see what's over here. Customize the orbital bike. So if we buy the yellow colouring, we can change it to yellow if we want. I think we'll leave that for now. Hey, do you remember me? I'm Payne, a mechanic from ZCF. I was here during the Courageous maiden voyage early in the year, and His Highness asked me to hop aboard again. I won't be here for long though. As soon as I finish going over what George needs to know, I'll be getting off. Still, it's nice to see this baby from the inside again. Nice central factory. We can talk to Valimar as well? Greetings, Awakener. Hey, Valimar. I take it your mana's recovered a little now. Affirmative. It stands at 50% replenished. I see that a new power has awakened within you as well. I don't know if I'd call it new exactly. This power's always been within me. I just didn't understand what it was or why it was there. Thanks to everyone's help, it finally feels like it's a part of me, if that makes any sense. Still, I need to keep practicing using it. I can't have a repeat of what happened aboard the Panda Gruel. You appear to be aware of your own limitations. Much like how you learn to better synchronize with me through practice, humans must improve their specifications through similar means. You need only to work toward improvement to gain optimal proficiency for the battles to come. Ah. Yeah, I suppose you're right. Can't help but feel that one day this power will be useful to me as Awakener too. I won't be able to use it all the time, but I'll do what I can to get better at making use of it. I look forward to it. Rean can now use the craft Spirit Unification. Using this craft allows Rean to unleash the power within him and fight for several turns in that state. Activating it cures all status abnormalities and increases Rean's strength in battle significantly. Spirit Unification. This craft unleashes the power sleep within Rean. It raises strength, defense, and speed by 50% and imbues him with the Unleash status. Unleash changes crafts, nullifies status stat down. Nice. You can now use quick travel in the Courageous by pressing the square button. Now that I've visited everywhere, we can now quick travel. So we've done what we needed to do. I'm pretty sure we've spoken to everyone as we've gone. There's one more person waiting for us over here, or one place to go, and it seems to be out. On the 5th floor bridge is where I want to be going. Alright, I think I've seen all the key onboard facilities now. Now all that's left is tell Toa where we're going next. Talking to Toa in the captain's chair will allow you to both select the destination and organise the party. Regardless who is selected as Rean's support in battle, Rean will tour the Courageous alone. How to board the Courageous. After landing, you can board the Courageous again by pressing the square button to access the navigation menu, followed by pressing the start button. Note this feature is not available in dungeons or select portions of the story. So we can get back to, like, modify our ordnance and do that stuff and buy stuff from shops anytime we want. Do I get dropped at the same point? Probably not, but still. We're on the ship at any time. Can I change destinations anytime? Checking and reporting quests. You can confirm and report quests by inspecting the orbital computer on the bridge. Reporting quests nets AP, which in turn will periodically raise your student rank and earn you rewards, making it wise to check in frequently. Checking student information, which we already have done. Inspecting the computer also gives you access to the latest information available regarding 4 students scattered all across Erebonia. Once the information has been read, it will automatically be recorded into your notebook. Alright, well, no matter what, I'm going to want to be going to these first. So, Gorelia or Legram. One of those two. I mean, I could do them in order. What locations can I visit? Tell me. Well, destination mine, Rean. I think these are the only places to be safe for us to land right now. Okay, Ymir. You can now travel to Ymir using the Courageous. Oh, we can even travel to points along the place. You can now travel to Nord. You now travel to the Grelia Proving Ground. You now travel to the remains of Grelia Fortress. You can now travel to the Gram! When you decide where you want to go, let me know and I'll take you there. Will do, thanks.
Where do you want to go?
Well, it looks like to me that, for example, going to Ymir, for example, would be somewhat of a quick sweep. This is my actual goal destination, as well as that. So I'd be going to, well, actually, they're all goal destinations. They've all got marks there. Oh, they've all got marks there because I've also got to find the students. The only place where I don't have a mark is Ymir. So should I go there? I mean, at the very least, I should be able to pick up a paper, right? Maybe.
Leave it to me!
That's what we were missing, a general store. Now, I'm guessing... Oh, she's not actually a former Fuse 4 student, is she? Can't pull Annabelle on. She's a fisher lady. Well, we are Ymir, in like a blink of an eye. Rean, you're okay! You saved Her Highness too! How cool is that? I think Master Yun will take me in as a student someday too. If he does, then I can grow up to be just as cool and strong as you. I think you're overestimating me a little. I could have done half as much without everyone's help. That doesn't stop you from being cool. Then Master Yun is going to be really proud of you. I sure hope so. Feels like I've learned a lot while I was away. Putting all he taught me to good use is the least I can do to put a smile on his face. Indeed. Let's check in here. This is the trade place after all. Is it really true that you were able to rescue Princess Elfin? That's our boy. We were all really worried when you went off to that big airship all of a sudden. But we wouldn't have been half as nervous if we'd known what was what you were going to do. You really are amazing. I wasn't actually planning to rescue her when I went. Why even bother? She won't listen. Right, is there a paper? Yes, of course there is. Oh. And Manly Munchies and old school Gambler Jack. Oh! Our next chapter of Gambler Jack 2. No, it's Gambler Jack 1. So we got cooking. We got a new paper. Sorry. I'll change my mind on that. A new propaganda. There we go. And apart from that, can we trade anything better at this point? Because now we do have, for example... Oh, ATS accuracy prevents burns, Sun and Buckle, pretty cool. We do have some greeny things. Where are they gone? Right, so we have a green emblem. And we have a fair few green pendulums. It takes 10 new material to upgrade to a green emblem from here. So I want more of them in the future, that's for sure. Not having to worry about accuracy is a good thing.